friends, it is time to talk about December favorites. First, couple of nail products. As you guys have been hearing about since I started my job at my new school, have had really terrible nails. And they've been really brittle, which doesn't help, but I also have been picking at them because I've been really stressed because going to a new school can be really stressful and there's lots of new things. And so I finally came across this OPI Nail Envy nail strengthener. And this definitely is helping. Some of my nails definitely I have picked out, which makes them so small, but I have noticed that with this stuff, they are stronger, they are less likely to chip and crack and break, so I'm very pumped about this, and I happen to get it at Nordstrom Rack, so it's a little bit cheaper than the full price value. My second nail item is this beautiful little creature right here. Oddly enough, today my nails are not painted, but literally since I got this, like I've used a clear, like the line of product is like down to here, which doesn't seem like a lot for, you know, nail polish, but that to make a sizable dent in a bottle of nail polish to me is a miraculous accomplishment. This is just the most beautiful, perfect green color, and I have been doing tons of arrays of green nail polish looks with this, and I just love it. It is in the color Posh, and I don't know how I lived without it all these Christmases. This is just my jam. Now I have some makeup remover wipes. These are from Simple. These are just eye makeup remover pads. What I like about these is I feel like with the full face wipes, I don't end up needing them. I feel like it's just kind of a waste. So I thought, okay, well, I saw these, I'll try these. The only con with these is that they are the exact same price as the full face makeup wipes, and you're getting one this size. You're still only getting, you're getting 30, so you get 5 more than a typical pack, but they're literally like a fraction of the size. So I don't like that about them, so I'll probably not buy these again just for that reason, but I love them. They are super nice. The Simple line is very much becoming a great favorite of mine. I think I'm gonna do a whole video about products I've used from Simple just because my boyfriend got me hooked on it and I've really been liking them ever since, and there's tons of stuff and I don't feel like they get enough attention when they really should. Now we've got some beauty favorites. First is this Caudalie, whatever the term is, lip conditioner. I have used the stank out of this since I got it maybe 2 months ago. I'm already halfway through it. I'm a chapstick junkie. This came in, it was like a $10 or $12 set from Birchbox's website, and I got it not for this, but for the hand cream, the nail and hand cream that it came with, and this was just like an extra. This stuff is usually pretty expensive. It's like usually $12, I think, for the full size, which I'm not gonna spend on an actual chapstick, but it's just really nice. It has that like classic Caudalie smell. It's kind of like herbally, which I don't usually like those types of scents, but it smells exactly like the hand cream if you know what that smells like. This is just a nice conditioner, and it's been a nice addition to my beauty routine. I think I put it on like twice in the morning when I'm getting ready, which seems a little excessive, but I just freaking love it. Next up, I have some surprising like booyah for subscription services because these are all kind of the finds that I've gotten from them. The first is this blush. This is from Ofra. This is in Paradise Pink. You probably see me feature it in a few, if not all of my Tutorial Tuesday videos I've been doing lately. Ever since I got this in BoxyCharm, it has just been my favorite. It just gives me like this beautiful wash of color. It's not too intense. You can build it up. I have it on my cheeks right now, even though it might be a little bit hard to see because of the sunshine I'm actually experiencing here in Boston. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. It just, I mean, it looks like it's got shimmer on it when you look at it up close, but that doesn't transfer onto your skin. I love it. I think it's beautiful, and in the tiniest amount, I mean, really does a nice job. So I feel like I'm gonna have this forever. So kudos to you, BoxyCharm. Then I've got a Mimi Box favorite. I ran out of my under eye concealer, that's the word I'm looking for, and I was like, what do I have in my collection? There's gonna be something, and I happened to stumble across this. This is a double-ended piece. You've got like a lipstick version of concealer up here, and then you have a doe foot applicator down here. And so what I've been doing is I have been using this underneath my eyes just to cover my under eye circles and then blending that out. And then I have found that this bottom section doesn't really work as a brightener. It's more of a concealer. So after I do my green Physicians Formula concealer, I put this over it, and I have chewed through this. And I don't know if this is because it's not a full size. Maybe it is. I'm not 100% certain. But I'm already down to here on this, which is such a bummer because I really, really like this, and I'm nowhere near being done with this, even though I have made a pretty sizable dent in the packaging. So this has been really cool. This is actually by McQueen. I've never heard of them before. I don't know if it's just a Korean-based brand, but this has been really phenomenal, and I'm very happy to have it. And then thanks to you guys recommending this to me, I picked up the Dream Lumi Maybelline Highlighter Concealer. This stuff is great. The only thing I will say about it is that it tends to crease right around my fine lines, so I do have to make a point to kind of like pat them down in the morning before I leave. I'm thinking I might have to start setting it with a powder, which I've never done before, so I'll give that a try because I love the brightening effect that it does. I have it on my eyes today. Maybe you can notice, but I like it. The only thing that I don't like about it is I've only had this for like maybe a week and a half that I've been using it, and I'm already to here on the product. Like, I had to really crank this puppy up, and it wasn't super cheap. It was like, I think $8. So I feel like I'm gonna whip through this, which is not ideal, but I did pick up a little higher end number, which is the Baba Under Eye, because I had my Ulta coupon. So I think that I'll probably start using after this, as long as I like it, but this is a great drugstore find. I just feel like the amount of product that I have in here isn't super ideal for what you've paid, but what else? Keeping on with my subscription service roundup here, I have this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara. This stuff is phenomenal. I freaking love it. It is definitely a drier type of formula, which doesn't bother me because it doesn't tug on my lashes. It just creates really pretty, nice looking lashes. I'm not wearing it today, so don't judge the lashes because it's not the right mascara. But this stuff is really, really cool. I like it a lot. I have to say, I've never owned a full-size, higher-end mascara, and I'm thinking that when I finally really clean out my mascara section and use a bunch of mascaras, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a higher up mascara, and it's gonna probably be between this or the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because they're both really, really cool. And this came in my Ipsy, so very pumped about that. And then the last subscription service item that I have that I've been loving lately is my Kela. This is the Ivory Lace Highlighter. I've had this for a long time. This came in an Ipsy a while back, and for some reason I was like, oh, cool. Put it in my drawer, never think of it again. And then the NYX Wonder Pencil became a thing on YouTube, and I was like, I gotta go buy it. I have to have it. And I've been using it for a while, and finally it stopped being sharp. And one morning I was like, oh, I don't feel like sharpening it, because that's a real problem I experienced. So I grabbed this, and this is just as effective. The NYX one is obviously cheaper. I think this retails for maybe $15, but it's phenomenal. I love it. It's great. I mean, it just gives you that really nice brightening effect. I have it on my lower lash line right now. You can probably see it. It does make a difference. I do really like it. This can also be used as a general highlighter on your face, and it can be used as a reverse lip liner, which I don't use it for that, but I know that you can, where you just draw a line right around your lips, and that will help stop lip products from bleeding or feathering if that's an issue for you. So this is just a really cool kind of multitasking product, which I like. So this is really cool. Is this Maybelline Dream Wonder Foundation. This was on sale at Walgreens a couple weeks ago for $7, and then I had a $4 off coupon, so it made it $3. So I thought, why the heck not? This was a big deal when it first came out on YouTube, but I've never been a foundation person. And the thing that I thought maybe this would work for me is that it seems to be very much of a thin formula. So I put it on a couple times, and I have to say it's definitely buildable. If you're somebody who wants more of a full coverage, you will have to layer this on, which I've done multiple layers before, and I feel like you can feel it on your face, which I don't love. But when I do just one layer of this, it's just like a BB cream. It's phenomenal. It has a nice finish to it. It does hold well all day, and I really have been enjoying it, which is surprising because I've definitely been a very loyal BB cream kind of person, and that is sort of testing the waters a little bit, but it's fine. And then the last thing I have is actually really funny, but not at the same time. It is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. As you guys know, if you watch YouTube videos, this thing swept the YouTube nation. Everybody had it, everybody loved it, everyone was talking about it nonstop for the longest time. And they recently came out with a semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. I got this, I don't know, I want to say in April of last year from QVC. I think I paid $20 for it. And I got it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to use some other products before I can touch this, and I like hid it from myself. And then I finally used the products up and I came to it, and it just never like spoke to me, which is so strange because this is definitely my kind of palette. You've got neutrals, you've got pops of color in here, like it's a nice palette. And for some reason I just never like touched it. And finally, when the semi-sweet one came out, I felt no inkling to want it because I was just like, those colors don't scream Victoria Joyce. So I was like, you know what though? I should probably pull out my chocolate bar palette and play with it a little bit. And I have been really liking it. I love Too Faced. I think that they're my favorite shadows of all time. They can really do no wrong in my mind when it comes to shadows, and I've just been really enjoying the shades in here. So I definitely would recommend this one. The semi-sweet one is just, the colors aren't my thing, but I think this is a really cool palette. It smells like chocolate, which is really fun, and I really do like it, and I do think that it's been worth all of the hype because there's just so much to offer in here. And if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of neutral and you want pops of color in here, I think this lends itself really well to that. So I don't know, those have been my favorites for this. I definitely think for me that a fun event that I've had, I like telling you guys about like fun things that happen to me each month. So I think I'm going to keep doing it. But I definitely have enjoyed having my first Christmas tree. I was not really for it at first when Ben proposed we have a Christmas tree. I kind of was like, we don't need one. We're going to go to Maine. I don't want to have to worry about a Christmas tree, but he very much insisted we do it. And even though it's kind of sad looking because we don't have too many ornaments, and I said we're not going to buy ornaments till after Christmas because they're going to be so much cheaper, I have liked having a Christmas tree. I'll put a little picture like probably right here for you guys because it's just been really fun and really nice, and it makes me feel all Christmassy when I come home. So I don't know, I'm really pumped for that. I can't wait for Christmas. I'm ready to go home and see my family and spend some time just relaxing and, you know, doing some fun things. What are you guys doing for the holidays? I would love to know down below, and I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.